Namaskar. Namaste. Welcome to the practice of the Red Dragon, initiating a new pattern, a new cycle of being. Start off with Bhairava and Bhairavi Mudra. Yogini's left hand on top. Yogin's right hand on top. Lift shoulders up, curling back. Turning gaze within, connecting to the breath, to the inner space. Cultivating the attitude of the aspirant, seeking the highest good that dwells within. Sankachari Mudra, tip of the tongue to the soft palate, making an energetic connection from root chakra through the crown. Establish ladder breath with your inhale. Inhale 1/3 of the torso and pause. 2/3 and pause. The full rest of the way with full complete exhales. Keep it going for the next minute, drawing energy up the back body, pausing with the in-breath. Full complete out breaths, releasing energy down the front body. Next exhale, release the tongue. Set the hands for Morcha Pranayam. Hands behind the hips, arch up. Take a deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20. Squeezing shoulder blades on the back, letting head rest back. And an Anjali. 3 Ums, 1 Purna mantra. Take a full deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Arise, yogins and yoginis, in the physical space and the virtual space. Feet of distance apart. And spread toes. Draw into the center. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Shoulders up and back, lifting hard up, slide jawbone back. Activate Ujjayi breath, breathing from the back of the throat with more focus. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. Celebrating the freedom of the new day, new energy. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl, reaching to the crown of the head. Exhale, step back, plank, full plank. Spread fingers wide, index finger leads the way. Lean forward, lower all the way down to the belly. Clasp hands behind the back for Baddha Hasta Shalabhasana. Squeeze legs together, shoulders together, arch up and lift. And tap your toes down, hands inside the chest. Shoulders lengthen towards the ears, and then keep them lifting as you sweep heart forward and up for a hot cobra. Forearms spiraling in, rooting down through thumb and index knuckles. Tops of the arms outward spiraling into the heart space, taking gaze up, and then lower down, push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. First dog of the electric dragon day. Stretch it out. Bend one knee at a time. Lengthen through calf muscles. Deepening the Ujjayi breath. Glottis muscles toned in the back of the throat. Deepen inner resonance. Take right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the knee and twist. Pushing down through the left hand more. Elevate the wrist and fingertip or ridge top. Step it up. Soma Chandra. Right foot to the front of the mat. Point foot out to the right. 45 degrees. Hand at the top of the thigh. Keeping left thigh lifting. Bend right knee. Deep. Open heart. Open throat. Head back. Then take right arm out in the back. Deepen twist and opening. Reach for the elbow crease if it's available. Micro bending the elbow, hooking fingertips in, or reach for the floor. Very nice. Inhale in one. Step back. Plank pose. Free work alternate hands. Ridge top, fingertip, or fist. Take a penny. Exhale down. Inhale, rise up. Pausing at the peak. Out rotating arms and shoulders. Exhale, flow back. Second side. Left leg up to the ceiling. Oh. Elevating right wrist, so put more weight to the right hand. And then step it up for the deep lunge. Soma Chandra. Point it out to the left, hand to the top of the thigh, bend knee deep. Top arm behind the back, deep and twist and opening. Head straight back to the tops of the shoulder blades. Inhale, one, step back, plank pose, take the mini, flow through. Right foot up, side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Right foot up, back foot flat, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist. Take advantage of the wedge that you got. There you go. Push off the back leg, keeping left leg straight and strong. Bend top arm, hand behind the head, grab the base of the skull. And then keeping arm bone beside the cheekbone, push your head back into the arm bone, curling in upper back. Nice. As you push your head back, turn up the intensity of your back leg, breathing down through the left outer edge of foot. And then release, step back, plank pose, flow through. Second side, Parsvakonasana, left foot up. Back foot flat. Squeeze legs together into the center. Belly in, scoop tailbone, and then push off the back leg, right arm reaches. Firing up right thigh, pushing it back into the hamstrings, bend top arm, hand behind the head, push head back, curling in upper back. And then release, step back, flow through, take a vinyasa. Right leg lifts behind you. Lean forward into plank. Pushing head up. Index knuckles down, halfway down. Push back strong. Right foot up. Warrior one pose. Have the back heel up. Square off hips. Both arms reach. Pointing pinky fingers in. Drawing energy in. Shoulder blades flat on the back. Slide jawbone back. Take it all the way back. Deep breath in. Power up back leg. Lifting left thigh up. And then bend right knee deep. Hips forward and down. Keep arm muscles squeezing in. Arm bones pulling down the back. Heart lifting and reaching through the fingers. One more strong breath. Exhale, release. Plank pose. Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Plank. Trianga. Push back strong. Step it up. Virabhadra. Square it off. Left foot to the left. Give you more stability. Drawing arms in. Shoulder blades flat on the back. Take arms overhead. Inhale, power up back leg. Activating right leg. Keep it straight and strong. Exhale, bend left knee deep. Hips forward and down. A few more deep conscious breaths. Bonding energy within in service of your higher self. Exhale, release. Step back, plank. Flow through. Right leg lifts again. Bend the leg. Lean forward, plank. Curl, lower halfway down. Push back strong. Right foot up. Warrior one. Left hand to the back leg. Right arm reaches. Draw right arm in. Side jawbone back. Take it all the way back. Inhale, power up. Back leg. Push it up into the fingertips. Exhale, let the fingertips walk down the leg. And then bend top arm. Arm bone beside the cheekbone. Push head back. Crank your head back. Looking for the back of the room. Using the strength of the neck to create more opening for the heart. And then release, step back, plank pose, vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Bend the leg, lean forward, go halfway down, push back strong, step it up. Right hand to the back leg, left arm reaches. Draw it in, slide back, take it all the way back. Powering up back leg, push it up into the hands, bend top arm, hand behind the head, push head back. Exhale, release, plank, vinyasa. Right foot to the front of the mat and pause. Hands to the top of the thigh, connecting to the breath, surrendering the old, opening up to the new. Bowing forward to the heart. Activate the legs. Draw into the center. Take both hands behind the head. Take waistline back, shoulders back. Push head back. Squeeze arms in. Push your back leg up. Like I was pushing up into your hand. Then bend right knee deeper. Hips forward and down. Nice. Lean forward. Straighten right leg. And keep hands behind the head. Arch up. Warrior three pose. Squeezing left leg into the center. Slowly begin to tilt forward. Keep hands behind the head, keeping arms lifting or reach both arms straight ahead. Keeping thigh muscles lifting, kneecap lifting. And then both hands down, standing split. Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapadasana. Zack hips, lift left leg high. And then squeeze leg into the center to lift it higher. You can reach left hand across, pulling shin in towards the midline. Deepen the opening, taking chest towards the thigh. And then set hands or forearms, optional kick, a handstand or forearm stand. Going for a handstand, in rotate, left leg, and then kick, press, hop up, you want a spot?
If you will, yeah.
Push. Come up. Second side. Left foot up and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Bowing to the heart. Activate legs. Draw energy up and in. Squeeze in strong. Both hands behind the head. Take waistline back. Shoulders back. Push head back. Power up back leg. Lift right thigh up. If you're pushing up into your hand, and then that left knee deep. Hips forward and down. Arm bones squeezing in. Pushing back strong. And then lean forward, straighten left leg. Tilt forward, squeezing right leg in to stabilize form. Power up right big toe, squeeze it in. Keep your head pushing up. Optional reach of the arms straight ahead. Keeping pinky fingers pointing in and pointing up if you reach through the arms. So the arms stay lifting, outer rotating, and then both hands down, standing split over Prasarita, Ekapada. And then set hands or forearms. And rotate top of the right thigh. That was much better.
Thank you.
And big toes together. There it is. That's it. Hold it, tailbone up, head up. Good.
Thank you.
Right foot up, side angle pose again. Sarvangasana. Right foot to the front of the mat, back foot flat. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Snag your block or triangle if you need it. Power up back leg, left arm reaches. And then top hand to the hip, out of the heart, triangle pose. Take the trikona, back and apart. Scoop tailbone, twist, left arm up. Thigh muscles lifting, kneecaps lifting. Top of the right thigh is outer rotating and pulling back. Stay with the breath, step it up, Ardha Chandra. Right hand forward, slightly out to the side. Left leg lifts parallel, flexing or pointing top foot. If you're going further, Ardha Chandra chop up. Knee to the chest, reaching for the foot. Curling top shoulder back. Taking head straight back into the tops of the shoulder blades. Parvarita Ardha Chandra, left hand down. Inner rotate left leg. Outer rotate standing leg, pulling right thigh and hip back. Take right arm up. Push through back heel. Leg straight, or take the twist out of the upper body and reach for the inner edge of the foot with the right hand for standing 1 foot bow pose. Nindra Ekapada Dhanurasana. Kicking foot back, pushing head up. Both hands down, standing split. Urdhva Prasarita. Ekapada. Set hands or forearms, handstand, forearm stand, kick up or kick back. No fear. Oh, that's better. Go forward.
Better kick. Darn.
Second side, Sarvangasana, left foot up, back foot flat. Relocate your proppage. Recreating the sacred space. Same with the breath, top hand to the hip, out of the heart, hips back and apart, straighten left leg, Tita Trikona. Belly in, re-scoop tailbone. Power up the legs, lifting leg muscles up. Push down strong through the feet. Bring up palate, releasing muscles of the face, roof of the mouth. Allowing energy to circulate. Keep the breath full and deep. Step it up. Ardha Chandra, half moon pose. Keep both legs straight and strong. If you're going further, bend the top leg. Knee to the chest. Roll shoulder back. Head back. Harvard Ardha Chandra, right hand down. In rotate right leg. Out rotate standing leg. Towards the floor, bend top leg, reach for inner edge of the foot. Taking back, push head up. Both hands down, standing split. Madhamukha Vrikshasana, Panchamayurasana, last one, make it count. Big toes fine. That's it. Yeah. Hold it. Right foot up, bounce side angle. Going for the clasp. Right arm under, left arm behind the back. Baddha cone up. If you're in deep, choke up, grab that wrist, and then head back, going top shoulder back. Use a towel or strap if you need it. Mekapadakundanyasana. Both hands down, back heel up, right foot slides to the right. Lean forward, working arm balance if it's available. In rotating right leg, left heel reaches for the ceiling, lifting up as high as you can, and then when you're ready, float or step back into the Vinny. Second side. Left foot up, left arm under, right arm behind the back. Clasp, curl, head back, point right arm straight. Mekapadakundanyasana, both hands down, left foot slides out, back heel up. Keep sliding it out, creating space, and then lean forward, bending arms, take it up. Breath full and deep, don't hold the breath. Float back. Vasisthasana on the right, side arm bounce pose. You can rock onto the outer edge of the right foot, right hand, taking right hand forward to take pressure off the wrist, or you can come onto the forearm. Arch up, optional, bringing foot into the tree, reaching for the big toe. Nice, keep curling. Step it back, wild thing, Kamakarasana. Arm bone beside cheekbone. Bend the top arm at the peak, grabbing base of the skull. Push head back, curl. Very nice. Switch sides. Take it to the left. Arch up. Foot up into tree. Reach for the big toe. breath. And step it back. Kamakara, lift hips high. Bend top arm at the peak. Push head back into the hands, curling, looking for your foot. And then take a vinyasa. Or Vikalayasana. Step it up. Then heels in. Feet out. Push knees apart. Clasp elbows behind the back. Squeeze belly in. Rib cage in. Go lower, go deeper, pulling knees apart. And then take arms overhead. Squeezing arms in. Top rib cage down and in. Go lower, go deeper. Shankarasana, toes forward, heels back, go halfway forward. Hands down, relax legs, inhale, lengthen. Go wider, go deeper, play your edge. Onto the crown of the head, or maybe onto your chin, clasping hands underneath. Baka, heel toe in, come to squatting at the front of the mat. A deep squat. You can reach back for the heels, or reach hands back behind you, or in front of you, wherever for support. Releasing outer hips, lower back, and then when you're set, keeping arms bent wide, lean forward, and lift one foot, other foot. Take it into crow pose, or fist crow position, Musti Baka. You gotta stay low on that one. That's it. Take it up. Yeah. Power to spare. Shirshasana 2, tripod headstand if it's available. Taking up for 5 or 10 breaths. And then lower in the Baka. Roll towards the nose, kick back. Rest back. Balasana, child's pose. Energy of the dragon. The Baba essence is to nurture yourself with prana shakti, life force energy, conscious breath. You can rest here. Take it into puppy pose, Uttanasana Shishosana. Reaching straight ahead. If you want to work dragon pose, it's optional. You can lift your feet up and reach back for your ankles. Flaring feet out to the sides, flexing feet. Pinky toes flex. Bend your elbows up and then kick your feet back. And curl the upper back. Extending chin forward. Nice. And then slowly release. Child's pose.
Didn't even need you stepping on me.
That's right. Laying on your belly, Sphinx pose. Bring your legs together. Elbows underneath shoulders. Ardha Beka. Bring legs together. Reach your right hand back for the inner edge of your right foot. Kick back into the hand and then slowly pull it in, pivoting hand on top. Pushing foot down beside the outer hip. You can hold it there. If you're going deeper, left hand towards the corner of the mat. Press up, keeping elbow slightly bent. So if you're going further, trap hand over, or arm over the foot. Taking right hand to the floor, and then lower down, sliding left hand back and fingertip or rib stop. You're good, you can switch. You're there. When you're ready, switch sides. Left hand back, kick back, resist first, and then pull it in. Pivoting hand on top. Right hand towards the corner of the mat. Left off. If you're going further, trap arm over the foot. Lower down, slide right hand back, lift up, keep elbows squeezing in. Keep it deep. It's tough. Yeah. And then lower down. What are auspicious pose? Yeah, these are yoga teachers. They're not amateurs. They're professionals. Right arm out to the right. What are auspicious pose? Palm face up, rock over. Go for the class. If you're in deep, you can work fire lock leg, bringing left ankle on top. Slowly switch sets. Come out, palm face up. Rock over, shifting hips in. Right ankle on top. Left knee down if you're working fire lock legs to get into the hip. Slowly release. One foot, bow pose. You can do prep or the bound variation like Darren's got and April has. So you can go for the clasp. If the clasp isn't available, just hold your foot with your right hand and you can take the left hand towards the corner of the mat and lift up. If you have the clasp, kick back strong, lift up, hold it, 5 breaths, firing thigh, fire up the breath. And then switch, take it around left leg. That's it, kick back, kick back. Left leg kicks back. That's it. Sit on straight, kicking back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stack fist, chin on fist. Breathe into the lower back. And the kidneys lift on inhale, descend on exhale. Dhanurasana, or Baddha Dhanurasana for professionals. You can reach back to the outer edges of both feet. If you're in deep, clasp hands over both feet. And then squeezing inner thighs together, knees together. Kick back, arch up and lift. Hold the clasp for 5 breaths, if you have it. And then after 5 breaths, you can separate the hands, separate the knees, and lift higher, rocking on the belly for a few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, child's pose. Excellent work. Om Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Pose. What? Left leg in. Slide it back. Walk your hands back. Lift through the foot. Bring it in, kick back into the hand, and then pull it in for the quad stretch. Mermaid if it's available, or you can use your strap and take it overhead for full king pigeon. When you're ready, you can fold forward over the leg, or if you want to protect the knee, rest your hip down, and then pull yourself across towards the foot. Stack fists up or bend elbows up. Hold the forward fold for a few breaths. Step back, take a benny, or step back and switch legs. Left knee up wide. Right leg slides in and back. Walk your hands back. Square it off, lift and curl. Kick back, pull it in. Quad stretch. Mermaid. Full king pigeon. Ready, fold forward. Take it to the side, work out our hips. And then step back, take the vinyasa. Agni-Stambhasana, fire log pose. Yay. Sit up on your wedge or rolled blanket if you need more height for the hips. When you're set, right ankle on top, having shins stacked, one on top of the other. Fire logs, right ankle on top, having outer edge of the foot locked off on the outer edge of the thigh. Take your left hand back first, right hand to the knee. Or jump, push the knee down and away. Tilting pelvis forward, lengthen out of the hip. Want to block. And then when you're ready, fold forward. Hands can push in on the feet. If you're in deep, arms can reach over. And rest all the way forward over the legs. Sure, triangle. Yeah, that's it. Put it down so you can keep your foot flexed and your ankle straight. Now push your knee down. Shouldn't be quite as painful. And then back up. Optional jump switch, vinyasa switch, or just casually switch legs where you are. Left ankle on top. Right hand behind you. Push left knee down and away. Arching up and lean back. That's the right sound effect.
Yeah.
Just take your foot a little wider so your pinky toe lock off. Like, that's it. There you go. That'll protect your knee. And then when you're set, start to bow forward over the top foot, moving into the center, hands pushing in on the feet. If you're resting all the way over the leg, you can Reach your arms straight ahead. And back up. Optional vinyasa, or open up wide for Upavishta, cone, sun, up. Seated wide angle. Clear sitting bones, clear hamstrings, rolling quads in. Hamstrings out from underneath you. Activate the legs, point toes back, squeeze leg muscles in, arch up, pull forward. Push down. It helps to facilitate a little bit more inner rotation. You can hold more muscle energy in your legs as you pull forward. Yeah. Keeping both legs straight and strong. Start to move towards your right leg. You can reach for the foot with the right hand or rest forearm down on the floor or on a block. Left arm overhead. Reaching for the foot or use a strap. Inhale up and switch. Back up, go a little wider, a little deeper. Fold forward one more time. Slowly back up. Optional vinyasa, or come onto your back and rock around a little side to side. Dragon flags. Let's work the core for a minute. Hands up to the side of the body. Legs up. Pushing down through the hands. Lift your hips up. And then slowly lower hips down. Lower feet towards the floor. And then legs up. Hips up. Keep it going.
It's only 3, right?
Haha! Magic number's 3. But for professionals, you should do 13.
Okay.
Walk shoulder blades in. If they slide out, so your arms and shoulders are pushing down. Lift you higher. If you're finished, bridge pose, feet underneath the knees. Lift for Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, stretching out your abdomen. Slowly lower hips down. Let knees resting towards each other. Hands over abdomen or to the third eye. Resting. Coming into gratitude for this moment, for the opportunity to practice yoga asana. Generate more life force to connect to the new. Here we go. Urvadanarasana, like you've never done it before. Hands overhead. Hips up, chest up, top of the head. You can take hands wider apart. And then curl forward towards your nose, chest forward, and then go all the way up. Squeeze inner thighs together, inner knees together. When you're ready, you can rest, chin to the chest, resting shoulders down. Go round 2. Crank out some push-ups. Take it up.
Oh, I know it's coming.
Nataraja. Nataraja. Nartana Sundara. Nataraja. Go to one side, come to standing for Lord of the Dance pose. The Tandava, the ecstatic dance of Lord Shiva that led to the creation of existence.
You want me to use that, or can I use this?
You can use that one, yeah, absolutely. Use an infinity strap, or you can use a big belt, trapping the ankle, taking arms overhead. Before you go anywhere, work midline technique. So after you strap the foot or you hook the ankle, squeeze the inner thighs together, knees together, midline first, and then belly in, scoop tailbone, and then kick down into the strap, engaging muscle energy in your leg, and start to walk your hands back. Push your hands up, and then slowly tilt forward into heart space, bowing forward, keeping right knee and inner thigh engaged, squeezing in to protect the lower back. You can lift your torso back upright, lengthening, and then walk your hands back, or when you're ready, second side. We'll do it a couple times each side. You want a small one?
Nah, maybe not.
It's better with a big one. When you're set, midline, inner thighs engaged, squeezing inner knees together, belly in, scoop tailbone, and then add muscle energy, resisting, kicking back, pushing hands up, and then walk your hands down the belt. Create the asana with our intention to connect to the highest for personal growth and development in service of our higher self. We sustain it with breath, energy, and awareness. We dissolve it, and then we recreate it with the counter pose, or the first pose again, or maybe a vinyasa. Creation, sustainment, dissolution. We create the sacred space, we sustain it, and then we're unattached. We let it go, only to recreate it again. And then right now, are you in remembrance that you are an aspect of the divine supreme consciousness and its finite expression? Most likely you forgot you were concealed. You were influenced by Maya, and then thus we come back into remembrance. We connect to the Leela, the divine play. And that's the revelation. Creation, sustainment, dissolution, concealment, revelation, panchakritya, 5 actions are happening simultaneously, all the time, in every moment. Boom. Shoulder stand. Eyes overhead. Holding hips with the hands, walk shoulders and make it tight. And legs overhead, plow pose. Bend knees, ear pressure pose. Slowly unroll, eye the needle pose, feet on the floor underneath your knees. Crossing left ankle on top of the right thigh, left arm reaches through the center, clasping behind right hamstrings, kick away and resist. Arching lower back to clear hip flexors, and then round your lower back. Bring the leg in tighter to the chest. You can straighten foot, reaching up for the foot, or strap it, and take it overhead. Slowly unroll. Switch legs. Resist, arching. And bring it closer. Slowly unroll, happy baby pose. Reaching for the feet. Pushing right knee down, left knee down. Both knees down. You can release left foot, take hold of right foot, bring right foot to the head, maybe behind the head, working one leg at a time. Left leg, switching. Both legs. Twist to the right, both knees across. Left hand to the rib cage or out to the side. Twist to the left. Up. Twist to the right one more time, crossing the left leg over. Hand to the rib cage, out to the side or overhead. This is the left last time, crossing right leg over. Back up, roll around, twist or stretch, however you need to. And then extend long for Shavasana. Let yourself relax fully for a couple minutes. arms on overhead. Stretching out with a deep inhale. And roll to the right, supporting head on the arm bone. Stay there for a few breaths. Slowly twist up to a comfortable sitting meditation posture. One last a universal prayer for happiness and freedom for all beings. Deep breath in. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Anand.
Satnam.
Satnam.
Saima.
You know, it's so weird. When I opened my eyes, they were dragon eyes, these red things.